Kings and queens, queens and kings, welcome! This is the video about the third eye activation, third eye vision. I better get my rose-colored glasses on. Nah, these won't do at all. Nah, these won't do either. One more go. Oh, come on. Oh well, these will do. Third eye vision, you! I totally feel like I should have that scene from The Pick of Destiny where Jack Black meets a Sasquatch. And Sasquatches are real. Check out the info on that shit when you're ready.
Come on!
Here we are, in the heart of nature, resetting those energies, feet on the earth, soaking up that prana. My name's Michael and this is Ground Up Movement, and I'm thankful and grateful that you're here. Hopefully you can make it through your whole vid, which is usually about 20 minutes, and that's me keeping it short. Oh, you better drop a smooth beat. Smooth beat? Man, I'm smooth enough. Nah, just kidding, I'm rough as. We better drop that beat, something dreamy. Alright, time to bust out a little soul scribble. I shared one last time. Might as well open up that journal again and share another. No one can control your thoughts. No one can control your imagination. No one can control your emotions. And no one can stop your dreams. The power lies within. Your light shines from within. To control your mind as your servant in this earth realm is the way to be a master of your reality. There are more tests to come, and you will expand further from these. And you will be thankful for them. You are light. You are love. You are powerful. You are here at this magical time in human history. Give thanks and enjoy your infinite experience. Time is an illusion. As my words decorate the energy that I transmit from the higher realms of unconditional selflessness, where the ascended masters and angelic beings reside, you are loved unconditionally. You are special, a diamond spark of the Creator, living out a human experience. You are sovereign, and it's safe for you to start to break free of the 3D lower density reality matrix. And you are here for a reason. And once you start to honor that, and this sacred vessel, and begin to remember who you are at this great time of ascension, the splitting of the timelines. For those who are choosing to stay asleep, and for the others who are not only awake, but applying this knowledge, gaining wisdom, upgrades, and activations. Now, I've attached a video by Casper from Attract Passion, his YouTube channel, and he lists 9 signs that you're moving to 5D, so that'll be in the link below. It's always interesting to hear people's perspective to help you explain and get different ideas and ways to work out what exactly is going on. And I'm also going to share a channel that helped me out last year when I thought I was going nuts, and it'll give you lists of things, signs that you're waking up or waking or this, that and the other. So I'm going to put a video link underneath for that too. Right, let's take it inside. Wow, my sun water all charged up. Oh, hello there, I didn't see you. Don't tell me you're not looking after your water consciously. Water, you know what, let's not go inside. Let's go to the beach. You! Not a bad idea. Coming down to the water. We're 70% odd water, the Earth 70% odd water, and there is no coincidences there. Check this picture out. Check out the blood vessels, how much they match the Earth's vessels. Alright, let's keep it moving. You smell that air? Does smelling the air excite you? Smelling the air fully excites me like a little kid, like it used to when I was a kid. Do you get excited when you see a rainbow? What about when you see a double rainbow? I dreamt the double rainbow and then I saw a double rainbow the next day. What about those butterflies that you walk through? Or that bee that landed on you? Oh, and you should have seen the rocks that I got when I was down at the local beach. Does this stuff sound childlike to you? Hell yeah, it's childlike. When your third eye opens, the wonder of the world, of the earth and the stars comes back. Your inner child comes back, your connection to your inner child comes back, and that shit is priceless. The one thing that you can guarantee when you open up your chakras like this is that you enjoy everyday things more. And that's invaluable. You cannot put a price on that. Yeah, and the more you appreciate this stuff, the more it seems to happen to you. Like I had a bunch of lizards down at the creek the other day, and one of them came up to me and tried to nibble on my little toe, which hasn't happened in my entire life. And these things are happening to me now, my adulthood, where it's supposed to be all serious, and no connection to the earth. And you trip out at clouds, no drugs needed. Like, clouds are really, awesome to look at and see things in. And did you notice the wind that blew up when I was talking about us getting upgrades and wisdom and stuff? See how nature stepped in and did its thing? When your third eye is activated, there are no coincidences. This sort of stuff happens all the time, and it makes life magical. It makes life so much better, enhanced. Anywho, now we need to take it inside. I need to get near my car to keep telling the story. Right, we're back. So yeah, with the whole third eye thing, it's pretty tough to work out where to start and where to end because it is so multi-dimensional. So I sort of started off where I did. And that might seem like a small thing, but it's not a small thing, it's a massive thing. And I'll just add one more little story to it because I wrote this in my journal last year because it was so tripped out. So on one of my work days, cruising around the hood, going to a whole bunch of different neighborhoods. On that day, it was around a year ago, on that day, I had the realization of the effects of the third eye opening. And it was, I saw only purple flowers wherever I went. So I went to different customers' places all around the city, on my side of the city, and everywhere I went, when I looked up, when I pulled up, when a flower caught my eye, it was purple. And it was so profound that when I got home, I went and grabbed my dog, gorgeous Sully boy, and took him for a walk around my local block, and every flower in every direction was purple. And that, the impact of something like that on me, just observing, not looking for it, but definitely aware of it by the end of the day. For it to happen again, it just blew me away. And that's why I've got this mad connection with these bad boys. Flowers, for sure. And let me tell you another thing. I cried so many times last year. So many times. I cried tears of release, tears of realization, clairsentient energy induced
tears, feeling that vibration, even tears of healing, and definitely some tears of ecstasy too. It was all good, but you know what I'm saying? So I've talked about how you zoom in and you notice all the small things in life, but what really also happens is things zoom out. You see the big picture. You really start to take in shitloads more. And this dope picture my partner in crime took, and I really appreciate it, and that's like a mad depiction of like that wide view that you have. We are going to talk about creativity now. Your creativity blows the F up. Like, it's madness, it's awesome. So one would argue, perhaps my bro would argue, that I've always been creative because of my cars. Popping them up now. Got one of the only clean turbo Geminis in town, and I've got a pretty sick old school Centura 6-cylinder on NOS, built not bought baby, and I've got the only LS2 Centura in Australia that I built at home by myself. I'm gonna do a video on that on my OG channel to hook people up with how all that went. Of course, I got help with some of the fabrication work from the man Damo, but he's out of business at the moment, so I won't pass his details. So yeah, what is legacy? Legacy is that old school type of thinking. Is you leave your cars and your house and your possessions behind, and that's your legacy to whoever you're passing it on to. But when you start to create your own thing, like these vids, like how I've changed my socials around to be a tool for positivity and learning, isn't that legacy? Let me tell you this, doesn't matter how much money you got when you're gone, that's not what people value. Unless they're shallow. What people value the most is how you've made them feel. And I know that this shit makes people feel some kind of way, and it's not a bad way. So creativity and create a new legacy. An awesome way to take the mask off, being creative, and be your authentic self. Yeah, and definitely after the dark night of the soul, which is another multi-dimensional mission. There's your own dark night of the soul. There's the dark night of the soul, working out how this world is run. I won't go into that. I do touch on it, but I'll let my boy spit some bars from Horror Show.
Whole lot going on behind the scenes. We locking people up just for trying to be free, while these fucking politicians keep on lying through their teeth. Man, I swear we ought to riot in the streets. Let me tell you, there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes, more than meets the eye. Don't believe everything you see, cause we living in a time when our vision is as blind as it's ever been. Everybody hiding behind a screen. There's a whole lot going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, so songs speak to you more. You know, that clear audience skill becomes very prevalent. An example for me is I was listening to
You
this
always hear
track.
people talking about free your mind, free your body, free your soul, but they really don't know what that means.
And when I listened to it, I was like, when I heard the chorus, I was like, I've got some ideas on how to free us up. And it actually motivated me to create and write my Facebook page, Unfxck My World, which I'm still building on through these videos and stuff. A little bit personal, as usual. And the creativity really helped with losing my mum last year to cancer. So I wrote her eulogy, and the way that I wrote it, the words I used, the knowledge that was behind those words could have only come from someone who was awakening. Yeah, and I got to give it to Mum beforehand, because obviously I could see from months ago what was going to happen. I knew the day, the 27th. So it was beautiful for her to read it and say, can you read this at my funeral? So it was an amazing thing for me, and it wouldn't have come about if I hadn't been doing the work on clearing my chakras and opening up the third eye, which is covered in basically every video that I've done so far. All right, so let's talk intuition. What a dope card. But yeah, I'll just read a touch out of this madness. I've already shared this deck before, but yeah, just for an third eye forms a bridge between your mind, body, and spirit. Everyone has the potential to utilize this power of the third eye. Awakening and strengthening the third eye increases clarity, intuition, and concentration. And with intuition obviously comes from your gut. I've done a couple of videos on the gut. You want to check out the one about the liver and gallbladder cleanse on my channel list. And if you're keen to do a longer version to clean out your liver and your gut and all that stuff, I did a video on my 16-week challenge using isogenix, which is fasting once a week using the products, and I still use them. If you're serious about your health, learning to fast regularly and get in better shape, lighten your body, this vessel for the physical side of the ascension, it's not all mental, there is a whole physical side, and that's what I'm trying to help map out as I share my journey. If you're serious about that, then please message me and we can talk proper. So you experience not only the metaphysical, but you experience a intellectual awakening. So yeah, this artwork and this card depicts it pretty well. See the ignorant people there in the dark? See you in the middle? That's what it's like. I've shared this deck before too. This is the bomb, powerful stuff. So when you get this card, which I pulled on Sunday, just before doing this video, you are being given the ability to find information you need, understand systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming. You shall sort the truth from the lies and learn what you need to know with the help of Archangel Raphael, integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. So the most powerful thing, the biggest gift that I've got from this is the intellectual side, knowing shit, aligning with it quickly before I should do, and that's called claircognizance. Thank you, claircognizance. Thank you for this gift. So what have I covered? I've covered claircognizance, clairaudience. I haven't covered clairvoyance, but I've known a lot of shit before it's happened. I'm not going to go into all of that. And I've covered clairsentience. So that's 4 clairs. That's four clairs that I've been gifted with through this. So yeah, fucking awesome. And amalgamated all that stuff together. This energy's come into my life. Super happy with this. And that's getting connected to the High Priestess. My High Priestess, spiritual knowledge, the inner voice, ancient knowledge, psychic ability, psychic vision, mysticism, magic, the lunar goddess, the spiritual realm, the spiritual realm. I'm not going to say it's a downside because it definitely isn't, but the something that needs to be managed is becoming empathic and feeling people's energies in crowds. So you have to learn how to cleanse, reset, and shield yourself as well. That's from the physical realm and from the metaphysical realm. Shout out to the star seeds. You must know about the violet flame for energetic protection. That's the bomb by Saint Germain, Archangel Metatron. So yeah, that's a little tool, and the further you go into it, dealing with energetic shielding, cord cutting, you can discover that you have that power within, that light within, to create that for yourself, even though it's great to have the backup from the angelic realm and the ascended masters. I hope all of this stuff, I hope I've tied it in pretty well, a bit differently. So I'm going to finish with one more sick card to explain it all, and I'll just pop that there. Bloop. The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. And the invitation. The seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of circumstances to widen to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with his magic. You are exactly where you need to be, or you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. And the medicine, if you feel like you need this. The seer has arrived now to challenge you to get out of denial and begin telling yourself the truth about your situation. Wishful thinking will not make what you desire happen when you're refusing to see things as they are. The truth may hurt, but it will set you free to claim the bounty that is waiting for you to notice it. This is a moment of true power. The seer offers you his medicine. When you are ready, surrender your vision to spirit and ask to be shown the truth, no matter the price. Once you do so, your eyes will open and you will receive a powerful gift. Now, when I did my vision quest, I asked of the universe to be shown the information that I'm not asking, get the answers to the questions I'm not asking, and I actually learned a lot more about the dark side of reality, and it was really good to have, because the path to enlightenment means you know not only the light but the dark, and that you kind of realize you know nothing anyway. Yeah, it's fair enough though, isn't it? We are coming from another dimension. What dimension, you may ask? Hold on, better get my talking stick. Check it out. Talking stick. In a group gathering, whoever holds the talking stick is the one to speak while others listen without interruption until the stick is passed. Bills that time. So yeah, this is another original piece, something I wrote on Sunday session it. The colors of the sun and its activating beams of light energy and intelligence. the sounds of the water flowing, crashing, and its healing power. The powerful reverberations of a crack of thunder, lightning, its authority celebrating life's creation and destruction. The ever intricate different colors of the leaves on the trees in a forest, and the knowledge and communication gifts they hold. The buzzing of a bee and the perfect sacred geometric structures they build, holding in a 5D vibrational form blueprint for Terra Nova Gaia. The textures, colors, and shapes of the rocks of this planet and the secrets they hold of the past, the land of the giants. The waxing and waning of the moon, the effects on the human body and psyche, its mathematical, impossibly random placement orbit, and terraforming nature. All seen through the eyes of an open mind. Aquarius, the awakener. The golden age, the age of Aquarius is here, the age of light. You! A beautiful life starts with a beautiful mind, a healthy mind. Shout out to the elements that supported me in this video of earth, water, fire, and wind. Shout out to the moon. And shout out to your non-gender based High Priestess. May you discover your inner truths, your inner knowings. Tell your friends about me. Abracadabra.
That's a wrap. I hope you had a bit of a laugh with me and feel a little bit more informed and enlightened about this area of information that is kept from us, I think. My name's Michael Doviak and this is Ground Up Movement. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, much love and light. Stay tuned for more madness. You know I got plenty more to come. Namaste. Mwah.